Let us look at one other problem. In this particular program, we are supposed to convert the amount from a given currency to the other currency. So let's try to build this particular application. I'm going to go to the file and I'm going to select new project. I'm going to select empty web application and I'm going to make as a currency converter. You can give any name to the project. Let me add a new file to this particular project. So I right click on this project and then go to the add and then new item, and I'm going to select the web form. You can give any name to this particular web form, or you can use the default name. I'm going to just take it as home page, and that's all. Let me go to the design view. So I'm going to go to this design, and then I need a few things over here in order to build this. So I'm going to create a table there. So let me go to this table and then insert a table with say 6 rows and 2 columns. Let me click OK to create the table. So here I'm going to say currency converter, and then I'm going to say amount that I want to convert from currency. Then I'm going to say to currency, and then I'm going to say the currency amount. So I'm going to use a button here for converting the content. So let's go and let me slightly bring the table to the middle. Here I'm going to add the drop down list here. So I'm going to go here, keep my cursor on the other side, and then so once I keep my cursor here, I'm going to select the text box first. So I will double click on the text box, and then I'm going to select the drop down list from the options over here. So this is my first drop down list. Let me edit the items. So I will add one item from the list here by clicking on this add. So let me click on add. The first item, you can take anything, let's say rupees, and then the value I'm going to take it as 1. Oops. Let me edit the item again. Let me add one more, and the next item I'm going to add is dollar. Let me take it as 2, and I'm going to add one more, and then say pound, and I'm going to pound. I'm going to take it as value as 3. That's all. So I have rupees as 1, dollar as 2, and pound as 3. Click OK. That's all. And I need the same thing for the next one. So I'm going to just select Control C to copy it, and I'll go to the next column over here. So I have just copied it. Let me zoom it out because of the problem with the Visual Studio. So I will select the Control C, go down to the other one, and I'm going to paste it. I need a button that will convert the amount, and I will display the result in a label. You can use the text box also. I will use the label. It's up to you because you just want to show the content. And I'm going to put a button over here. So double click on the button. I have the button here. So click on this button, right click on it, and then go to the properties. So when you go to the properties, select the text property. So I will select this text property, and I'm going to use the word convert. Okay, that's all you need to do. Now you can remove this label and make the text from the label. Just remove the text of this label and keep it blank so that it won't show up. So this is all you need to do. So when I click on the convert, you need to convert the value from one to the other. So let me go ahead and let's do that thing. Let me double click on this convert button. So I have the button click event here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the values which are there. So the from, to, and so on so forth, everything. Let me go ahead and let me get them one after the other. So I'm going to go and get the amount here. Okay, the amount, and to get it I will convert the value. So let me say convert to double, and I'm going to take the data type here from the text box 1. So you have this text box 1 dot text. So I got the first one. Okay, then I will take the integer value int from currency. Let's take, and to get it again I need to convert it. So I will go to convert to int. You can take int32, int16, it's not going to make much of a difference because it's just one number. You can even take the smaller value of integer. Then I have this drop down box 1, so drop down list 1. So from the drop down list 1 I'm going to say selected value. So selected value, so I'm going to take that one. Now if you want you can do it without the conversion also. This one, if it is not creating a problem to you, you can just remove this and then try to do it. Just see whether it just accepts it. If it is not accepting it, then we will go ahead with the conversion. The next thing is the same thing. I will just copy this, Control C, and then paste it. So I'm going to say to currency, from currency to currency, and I will take it from the drop down list 2. So what are the things that I am taking is this value is coming from the text box, and the first drop down box that you have, from the first drop down box you are getting this one, this value, and there is the second drop down list. From the second you are going to get this value. So both are there. With this we are ready to go with the things. So let me take the double, and I'll say converted amount. Let me zoom it for you. Converted amount. Initialize it with the current amount. Okay, that will be the initial amount, itself will be the converted amount. Let's go with the first one, and the first one is if the from currency is equal to 1, that is from rupees to I will start with the from dollar to rupees, okay, and to currency, where is the to currency, equal to 1, then what am I supposed to do? Okay, so these two values, what I'm supposed to do. This is not the and, I am just giving you the hint there. So you have the from currency if it is rupees, and to currency if it is dollar. What am I supposed to do? So from rupees to dollar, what is the amount? Now if you look at the today's date, the value is 72 rupees 76 paisa. If at all you want that exact amount, you can take it as 73 rupees or 72 rupees, whichever is optional. So let me put that thing. Now I will use the C# code. That and is not there, by the way. You don't use this and, so we use the other and. Okay, so where is my two currency? So two, is it two currency? Okay, two currency. Okay, so this, if this is the case, what am I supposed to do? So let's go ahead and do that thing. So if you notice over here, if it is 1 rupee and it has to be increased by 72 rupees 76 paisa. Now you don't need to do this. Don't remember that 72 rupees is more than sufficient for you. So the converted amount is equal to whatever the original amount was there, multiply it with the 72 rupees. I'll go with the 72 if at all you want, 72.76. okay, that's it. You have the first one. What about the other one? Else, now onwards I'm going to just copy paste this whole thing. Else if, let me do it in the other way around. So if it is the dollar to rupees, it is 72 rupees multiplication. If it is rupees to dollar, so if it is from rupees to dollar, divide it by the 72 rupees. Let's go with the second option, Control C. And if it is, let's go with the 3 and 1. That is, if your amount is pound and then rupees. So let me just take sterling pound. I think pound sterling should be there. Pound sterling. Okay. So it is 101 rupees 40 paisa. So this is as of today's date. So you need to multiply it with the 101.40. So only thing, if it is the sterling, so then it is 101.40. That's the amount. The other way around, I'll just copy this. Say I'm copying this else if statement and just pasting it. So if it is 3-1 and it is 1-3, so this is multiply, sorry, you multiply it, otherwise 3, this is 1-3 divided. So if it is so if you look at here, if you have a pound with you and you want to convert it into, if you have 1 pound, you get 100 rupees. So if you have yen pound, you get to multiply it with that. The last part you have is interchange between dollar and the pound. So if it is pound and if you want to convert it to dollar, so let's say United States, one more. So if you have 1 pound and if you want to convert it into United States, then you get 1 rupees 39 paisa. That is the amount you get. So if it is the other way around, so I have 1-3-3-1 is over. So let's go with the other way around. And the other way around is, I'm going to just paste it. If you have 3 and if you want to go to the from pound to dollar, so you need to just multiply it with the 1 rupees 32 paisa. Suppose say, oops, I think 1 rupee 32 paisa, something was there. What was the amount? Just it's not really required. 1 rupee 39 paisa. You don't need to be so accurate during the examination. Just say 1 rupees something, 1.3. Now other way around is the last thing that you're going to do is this is 3 to 2, sorry, 3 to 2 and 2 to 3, 2 to 3. So from 3 is your pound and 2 is dollar, and the dollar to 2 is this one. Now suppose if you are wondering where did I get this 1, 2, 3, 4, for those who are not observed it, so if you go to this home page and if you look at the items that are added, When I add the item rupees, I gave the value as 1. So 1 is dollar, 1 is rupees, 2 is dollar, and 3 is pound. 3 is pound. See, I made a mistake there. So 3 is pound. So 1 is dollar, 1 is rupees, 2 is dollar, and 3 is pound. I have to do the same thing with the other one also. Now let me go here and edit it. 1 is rupees, 2 is dollar, and 3. This is supposed to be 3 there. 3 is pound. Okay, so these are all done with this. Now the last thing that I am supposed to do it is I have to show this amount there. Let me show the amount there. I will not do any fancy things as of now today. So I have this label 1.text, and I'm going to show that label 1.text equal to, I think, string.format is there. I will just minimize this. I am getting too much of distraction here. Format it, and I'm going to format it to this one. Okay, format string happens to be the string that I want to format, and then I'm going to go with the converted string. So what is the formatted string? If you use the Excel, it should you must be familiar with that. So I think this is going to work 123.0000. It should work. Let's give it a try, and that's all you need to do. Just give it a try. If there is a problem, I will fix the problem later. So you have the currency converter, and let's say 1 rupee to 1 rupee. If you this is not going to show up. So what is the problem? It's not formatting it. Okay, it is not doing it. Let me see, what did I do there? Okay, oh, I think I called it on to string directly. Okay, so I will do it other way around. It's not doing the conversion from the object. In any case, there is other way around. I will take, I am running the project. Just stop it and then do it. So I have where is my converted amount to string, and then just call this method. Okay, format string. I call this format string method. That's it. It's not doing it. So if I use the string and call that method, it's not doing the format. So I'm doing it other way around. So let's try one more time. 1 rupee to 1 rupee, it should work. 1 to 1 will not make any difference. $1 to 1 pound, that 72 rupees I must get. 1 pound to this one, I must get that, and then 1 pound is correct. 1 pound to $1, 1.3 should be the multiplication factor, and that's all. Now it's all the other way around. If you have rupees to 1 rupee to dollar, you may not get it. So I will just go for 100. So 100 is a good amount. So 1 rupee is 37 paisa, and if you have a pound, you may get something, and so on and so forth. Okay, you get the thing. This is what you are supposed to do. Thank you, and best of luck for your